Hey, Mike, Anthony Joshua's looking for a coach. Can he come train with you guys here with Rafael?
Absolutely. Let me think, Coach. Yeah.
Help him get back on track.
Absolutely. Listen, know what? I was talking about he's still a young guy. He still got so much to learn. You know what I mean? He's just, he's gonna always be the future, man, because he's just a baby. You know what I mean? He started late in the game, so he's still learning.
Empty. It didn't have the life in it, but now I feel like having the first session in here, it's good because like kind of take the cobwebs away. You bring some life to the gym. You get familiar with the canvas and all that. It's important, you know. It is important. It depends what type of fighter you are. But as I said, every gym I've been to, I've never come to a brand new gym before and trained. I have never come to like a brand new gym where you could kind of swipe the floor and lick it, or the camp. So it was new. So when I was an amateur, we would do the same thing, maybe travel out 2 weeks before, but I haven't done that for years. So this is the first time fighting abroad as a pro.
You know how this works? This is the one with the number. The more you fight them, then you get better. They might win 5-0, the next thing you might win 3-0, the next thing you might beat them. You know,
100%.
just don't quit. Your guys can't get discouraged. You'll lose, you'll get knocked out. I've been knocked out, lost. When you don't quit in life, good stuff happens at the end. I know great fighters that get knocked out their first pro fight, and then they beat somebody in their 10th fight, and then they never lost again. Discipline is doing what we hate to do, but doing it like we love it. Your guys can get that working, you're gonna be something.
Mike Tyson is secretly training Anthony Joshua, and the sessions are brutal. Inside a secret camp, Mike Tyson is pushing Anthony Joshua through some of the toughest training of his life in preparation for Kristian Prenga.
He's a special trainer, and I love him in my team. You know, he's awesome, and I can see him being that enthusiastic because the work that he put in, and you know, we put in a lot of hours.
With a clear mission to help Joshua reach his goal, Tyson has reflected that out of everyone he has ever worked with, Joshua's potential stands apart from the rest.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
He's the king, he's the big man now on campus. I don't care how who's out now, little guys make a lot. He's the big man on campus.
Yeah.
Because the heavyweight champion's the man. Especially with a guy like that that's knocking guys out big. And he looks like the heavyweight champion. Because he got back up. He got hit with a really good shot.
Yeah.
And he got back up. And he was pretty hurt when he got back up.
Yeah.
But he pulled through.
Yeah. I mean, is that because that was the big thing with Anthony Joshua, wasn't it? Is that mentally, did he have the heart?
Oh, he got it. He got it. He got it. He got up.
Yeah.
He got up.
But what did you make of Klitschko as well? Like 40 multiple stuff.
Listen, Klitschko performed really well, and I never counted him out. Man.
Watching these preparations unfold, boxing experts are sounding the alarm. In their view, Kristian Prenga could be walking into something he is completely unprepared for when that first bell rings.
It's so good to see AJ back because there were times in the last few months where I questioned whether or not he would come back and whether he should come back. There seems to be a hunger there, a drive. He's saying all the right things. He looks good. He sounds good. And I think Prenga is in big trouble. I really do.
Yeah, Kristian Prenga, 35 years old. You know, he's fought a lot of lower level fighters. I had a long study of his record yesterday.
The energy coming out of this camp is heavier than anything seen before, and the message being sent to Prenga could not be more direct.
Thing that on AJ, first of all, I agree with you. It's fantastic to have him back. I think Prenga is in trouble. Just straight out there, I think AJ goes out there. And it looks like a Nagano performance to me, where he'll size him up with the jab and let that booming right hand go and devastate Prenga, who obviously has a punch. But I saw when Anthony Joshua took his sunglasses off yesterday, I saw Prenga realise his throat moved, and I saw him realise that he's in with a very, very devastating and serious guy who's still very ambitious, to your point. His ambition is very clear.
Coming from a kickboxing background, Prenga is confident and has openly claimed he will knock Joshua out. But Peter Fury sees it very differently. Having worked closely with kickboxers over the years, Fury understands exactly how brutal the transition to boxing can be. He doesn't believe Prenga brings any real threat, and warns he will be exposed the moment the real boxing begins.
With his background, and I know what it is working with kickboxers, and we've got an elite level kickboxer, and how hard it's been to transfer him into boxing. I just don't think he's going to pose much of a threat for AJ, to be honest.
And he's going to want to work out, though, Peter. He's not going to want to sort of knock the bloke out in the first round. I mean, he probably does want to get a few rounds under his belt, doesn't he?
I think he'll have a look at him. I think he'll get behind his boxing, he'll have a look. But unfortunately, you know, I think he'll present his chin a little bit too quick.
Right.
And somebody with AJ's power, he's got destructive power, so as soon as that shot...
For Joshua, this fight is simply a stepping stone before the showdown with Tyson Fury that the boxing world has been demanding for years. Peter Fury explains how the politics of boxing kept that fight from happening during their primes, but insists the enthusiasm for it is now at an all-time high, and it is finally going to happen.
Boxing, that's beyond our control, and at least better late than never. So at least we're seeing it. But is it a little bit too late? It probably is.
I mean, it will be a spectacle. People will want to see it. It will do fantastically well, and the guys will do very well out of it.
It's still intriguing.
Are you still excited to see it as a fight?
Yeah, of course. All the big heavyweight fights and all world title fights, especially with the crowds that will get behind this. It'll be a fantastic spectacle still.
Yeah, and it could well be the first of a couple. You kind of sense, having got there once, they'll want to do it again, won't they?
Yeah, it just depends.
I think we got under AJ's skin just a little bit, just enough, which is what the goal was and what the mission was for that day. So we accomplished that. In terms of Prenga versus Joshua, look, KP, Kristian Prenga, understands the odds against him. He understands the doubt that's been placed on him. But he has absolutely no fear, tremendous confidence that he can win this fight. Kristian is a very heavy-handed puncher. I've brought in some of the top sparring partners that we've been able to get our hands on. They have called me up and been amazed at how heavy-handed and what a hard puncher he is and how much of a beating they've been taking in sparring. So we don't need 12 rounds. We don't need 1,000 punches. We just need 1 or 2 good punches on AJ's jaw to get him uncomfortable.
From the perspective of Keith Sullivan,
Joshua, and let's look at it from the other perspective. If KP is all the stuff that these naysayers say that he is, and he doesn't have a good record and he doesn't have the skill, talent, and whatever, why on earth did Anthony Joshua's team present a fighter such as KP to him? What does that say about his team and their doubt and their uncertainties and insecurities about where Anthony Joshua is right now in his career? That speaks more volumes than anything else.
And Kristian Prenga.
He's good. He's good. Obviously, in the heavyweight division, there's some real live wires. And live wires that we all know about. And there's also some people like Kristian Prenga who have 20 fights and 20 knockouts, but aren't the most advertised heavyweights. But he's good. And he's going to come and show what he's all about. Not only is he physically good, he's strong. Let's find out what his purpose is to fight on July 25th. He might come with reason and purpose, which will make him perform well above what everyone expects. So I've got to be on my A game if I want to get...
If we can't beat Kristian Prenga, we don't deserve to be in the ring with Tyson Fury. So yes, of course, everybody's dangerous. This guy, I actually didn't know he was European kickboxing champion. That's given me a massive bum twinge, I'll be honest with you. But this isn't a guy who's a kickboxing world champion who's never boxed before. He's got 20 fights, 20 wins, 20 knockouts. Like, he's an accomplished fighter. Now, just because he's never beaten an elite world level guy, guess what? He's never fought one. Yeah. So we might be bang unlucky and he might be really, really good. But hopefully, and I believe with what I'm seeing, AJ will go out there and poleaxe this guy. And guess what? Once he does that, he's going to poleaxe Tyson Fury as well.
While Joshua's camp prepares with confidence, Pringa's team is not standing quietly on the sidelines. Manager Keith Sullivan insists they have a dangerous blueprint designed specifically to make Joshua deeply uncomfortable from the opening bell, and they fully believe it will work. Drop your predictions in the comments below. Hit subscribe and